All right, welcome to the Fishbowl Radio, everybody. My name is Chief here, and with me, as always, is Juicy. My contra will join the show later on today. We got a couple of people coming on the show today from different areas and give their different opinions on who's going to win the Super Bowl. I wanted to do an episode last week. Me and my contra were talking about it. It didn't really fan out too well for everybody else. It's going to be a great episode today, and I'd like to welcome to the show Juicy. How you doing today, Juicy?
I'm alright, man. Just a little cold. How you doing?
Yeah, I went to Moore Park earlier today. We went take a dog out there to go play, and we fished a little bit. It's a little chill morning, so it's been very interesting. I'd like to welcome to the show a good friend of mine. I'm going to call her Kate, because that's a good way to introduce someone. How you doing today, Kate?
Pretty good.
All right, that's going to be a very fun episode today. All right, let's talk about who's playing the Super Bowl. Juicy, I'll let you introduce the teams.
In Super Bowl 50, we have Peyton Manning and the Denver Broncos and Cam Newton and the Carolina Panthers.
That is correct.
And I think it's going to be a great matchup. Everybody's giving the Panthers a chance. I mean, the Broncos, no shot, but we'll talk more about that.
Yeah, well, but first, before we do anything else, I think it's going to be a very fun episode for this reason, because look, they got the Carolina Panthers being a very broad favorite in this game here by a wide margin by Vegas, and it's kind of got some people like,
6 points.
Yeah, they got them winning, and they don't. Last time we had a team like this was 2013 with the Seattle Seahawks and the Broncos, and we know how that game went. The Broncos got.
I don't think it's going to be quite like that.
I don't think it might not be like that, but we had a number one offense going against number one defense. Old adage is defense wins championships. And, well, that year I picked the Broncos to win, which that was a very unsuccessful pick and everything else. So, we'll see what's going to happen with that. What do you think is the keys to the game for the Broncos, Juicy?
Well, the key to the game to me for the Broncos, don't turn the ball over. I know Peyton led the NFL interceptions for the 9 games he played in. Don't turn the ball over. And the main thing is for that defense, they have to keep Cam Newton on his toes. They got to keep him guessing. They can't let him get outside the pocket a whole bunch, because that's where he can really be the most dangerous at, is outside the pocket. And they got to be able to create turnovers, a couple turnovers, because I know Peyton Manning, I know he's not quite in his prime. He can still play, but he may need a couple turnovers to help drive that offense down and score some points.
Okay, Kate, I want you to make your pick, okay? They got the Carolina Panthers versus the Denver Broncos. Who do you think is going to win the game today?
Panthers.
The Panthers. You're going with Cam Newton and the dabbing?
Sure.
Yeah, the Panthers. All right. Hope you have a great day, Caitlin. Yeah, this is what we call awkward radio silence here. Thank you for tuning in, Caitlin. I'll let you get back to what you were doing. Thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Kate.
Bye-bye.
Juicy fruit.
Juicy fruit. Always very fun here on the Fishbowl Radio. Now, I want to know if Mike has anything going on here. He's like, let's do the show at 2. No, we're not doing it at 2. Everybody's got stuff to do at 2. It ain't no problem. Okay, Juicy, I need you to talk to the listeners so I can get some more people on the show here. And it might take some convincing. So, Juicy, talk about how you think Denver's offense is going to do against the Panthers' defense. I'll be back momentarily.
I think Denver's offense may struggle at times, because I know Carolina.
Come on, Izzy. Come on. Did you just make a picky lead?
And I think it's going to come.
Yes.
I think the game's going to come down to
Sit on the air.
which defense can ruffle the feathers
Yeah, come on.
of which quarterback.
Okay, Juicy, I'm back. Yeah, I finally got back here. We got a person in our studio right here that would like to make this pick here. Her first name is Lizzie, and welcome to the show, Lizzie.
Hi.
Okay,
Hey,
yeah, Lizzie. Everybody give Lizzie a round of applause. Yeah.
Hey,
Okay.
Juicy.
All right, Lizzie. Who do you think's gonna win the Super Bowl? The Carolina Panthers or the Denver Broncos?
I'm gonna go with Carolina.
You're gonna go with Carolina. We got 2 for Carolina already. All right. Thank you, Lizzie, for your time. We
Rue
appreciate
says
it.
Carolina as
Rue
well.
says Carolina.
Come on, Rue.
Can I get a bark or a howl, Rue? Ow.
Arr.
All right. Okay, Juicy, break down the battle between Carolina's offense and Denver's defense, so I can get someone else. Hold on. I'm literally running everywhere in the street yelling at people. It's fun.
yeah, Carolina's offense against the Broncos defense. Well, if none of y'all knew, but here's an interesting stat that Cam Newton has had a passer rating of
I feel like
of 100 in every game this year. The Broncos defense has not given up, has not allowed a passer rating of 100 at all this season. So that's going to be interesting because something's got to give. So it makes you wonder, but I really think this is really going to be a defensive game, in all honesty. I think you got 2 of the best defenses going up against
You go
each other.
Panthers.
And I think it's going to be a low-scoring game. But that's just me.
For discrepancy,
Maybe we'll
for we have a person. Kelby made his pick. He's going with the Panthers as well. That's his words, not mine. So we got 3 for the Panthers,
Man,
0 for the Broncos.
Broncos a shot, huh?
Yeah, no one's giving the Broncos a shot today. I would like to go give some other people a call, but I'm not quite sure. Let me see something real quick. I want to see the sports Juicy. In case I lose you, we'll try to reconnect, okay? Let me try to see if I can get let me go send a snap to I'm not gonna say his first name on it. He's got a radio show on Spreaker too. I would like his opinion. Okay, look.
Let's see if we can pull him up.
Juicy, I need to be quiet for a little moment, bro. I gotta do a Snapchat of this.
Alright.
Okay. Hey Ben, this is Chief on the Fishbowl Radio. I want you to know, who are you picking for the Super Bowl, the Carolina Panthers or the Denver Broncos? All right, let me go send this to Ben, who's he's a part of the other radio show, the All Adult Midnight Hour or something like that. It's going to be interesting to see if he's going to be able to respond back. I hope he actually does respond back because I think it'd be a really good show today if he would do that. And we'll get his opinions out there and stuff like that. So, let me see. Well, apparently Ben has a story 19 minutes ago, so he might actually have his phone on him or something like that. It'd be really fun. And see, I have no idea what his Snapchat story is going to be, so it's going to be a fun one, in other words, to see what's going on. It's going to be a ball picking this here. I like to make some picks about this. One of the biggest surprising, I think, of the NFL season was how bad Johnny Manziel fell from grace. Like, I mean, he was already getting in trouble and stuff like that.
That really is kind of a sad. You kind of expected it to happen, but it's still sad in a way.
Okay, what happened with Johnny Manziel? I think he got the fame that got to his head and everything, and that's what usually happens to young quarterbacks getting in the league. You get this some kind of celebrity status that you can't really. Your name's so big that you really can't live up to it, no matter how hard you practice or preach it. You just can't really live up to it. It just gets to your head, and you just get a swell head, and stuff like that happens.
My dad said that since Johnny Manziel was 4, he's always been in the sports, golf, football, baseball, and he's always been into it. His dad kept him into it, and he never had a chance to be a kid. But I told him that's not necessarily. You can't necessarily say that that's why he turned out like that. Because both of the Manning brothers were pretty much into sports and football since they were small. And
Well,
something like
I
that.
think the difference between the Manning brothers and like they had Cooper, Peyton, and Eli, they all had a father that was into this. The father was a NFL quarterback. He played for the Saints, and they knew they already grew up knowing how it was like. They kind of were born into that kind of environment. Whereas I don't think Johnny Manziel's father was ever in the NFL or anything like that, so he didn't know how to approach it, if that's the best word for it. That's kind of what stems from that there too. I think that's my view on it.
Yeah, and now the Cowboys might be interested in him, but yet they get rid of Greg Hardy because he's
the
girlfriend or whatever else, and
he's the
how hypocritical to go get Johnny Manziel.
yeah, that's the way the business works in NFL. You can't really have all this going on here. The domestic violence has been a really huge deal in the NFL for the last couple of seasons. They even had commercials airing on it. So.
Oh, have you heard this new thing now that the commissioner is looking into is into implementing a new rule starting next season that 2 personal fouls in a game and then you get ejected from the game?
Well, I think that's 2 personal fouls. It would that Josh Norman and Odell Beckham thing was a big thing this year too, because it was I think that's where that stems from, to be honest with you. They went after each other. Well, Odell went after Gordon.
Well, I think it would be. I guess it would be better than just fining them or suspending them for a game, because that would really. I guess that would really make them realize, well, I only got 2 chances, I'm ejected.
Well, yeah, I think it would kind of tone down on a lot of the levels there. We're going to recap the whole NFL season. I wanted to make this episode kind of more. We're going to talk about the Super Bowl. We're going to talk about, it says everything's Super Bowl related here. I mean, NFL is a big part of it. I thought the 2015 NFL season was a very good, successful season. And do you think this is going to be Peyton Manning's last rodeo, like you would say, Juicy?
I really think win or lose, it probably is going to be his last one, because who's to say if he's going to get back there after this year if he loses? He's going to be 40 years old next year. He's really not in his prime. He's not in his prime like he used to be, and then they had an audio. They had an audio that caught. After the AFC Championship game, they had an audio footage that caught Peyton Manning telling Bill Belichick, "This is probably my last rodeo right here."
Yeah, well, Ben just opened it. I don't know. He didn't send me one back. So yeah, there's that going on there. Thanks, Ben. Thanks a lot. Trying to get opinions on the show here. Yeah, that's basically.
Did he send back anything?
No, he didn't send back anything, unfortunately. Well, we got to continue on making our preview show here. I wonder if, let me see. I got someone. Hold on. I think he'll be a very fun person to get on the show here. And you probably know who I'm talking about. The Raising Cane's man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna text him real quick and see what he says. He usually responds back to text real quick. Let's see what he says here. He usually responds. So I mean, it's gonna be good for everybody here. It's gonna be fun. Everybody. We had 3 Panthers and 0 Broncos. I feel like the Broncos are getting left out this whole entire thing here.
I feel like it's just the Panthers going up against nobody at the time.
Yeah, that's the way it's been approached so far. Kind of